Hello guys, it's Tom for FPL, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my Game Week 17 team. Now, if you want to know about my Game Week 16 team, please go check out my recent videos. I'll also show my score at the end of the video. But yeah, let's talk about my Game Week 17. At the moment, I've got one free transfer currently, and I'm not planning to use it. But if any sort of news comes out, obviously, it is Christmas. There's a lot of fixtures congested together, and there's also a big COVID outbreak in the Premier League. I was reading some stats earlier, and it was basically showing how many COVID cases there were in the last few months, last few weeks, sorry. And in about last 12 weeks, it was usually below 7 per week. Now it was 42 in 1 week. So yeah, that's quite a bit. So there always might be cancellations, but only an hour and 15 minutes away from the deadline. Does look like there might be, not really many cancellations at the moment. But this is how my team's looking. I'm playing the 4-5-1 formation. At the moment in FPL, strikers aren't scoring highly. And FPL is all about a game where you got to find best value for the amount of points they're going to get. If everybody had an unlimited budget, it would be a pretty easy game. Just buy all the premium players, boom, boom, boom. But no, that's not the way FPL goes. And at the moment, that's why I'm not too fond of Ronaldo. And obviously, you could go check out my video I made earlier on that. But yeah, FPL at the moment, strikers just don't look the most valuable option at the moment. So anyway, enough about that. My team's looking like this. I got Ramsdale in goal, Rudiger, James, Alexander-Arnold, and Lamptey at the back. And then in midfield, I have Gallagher, Bernardo, Jota, Salah, and Mount. And then up front, I have Antonio. Now, everyone's got good fixtures, apart from Ramsdale and Antonio. Arsenal and West Ham, both two good teams, I think. If Arsenal turn up and more consistent than they have been recently, then it could be a really, really good game to watch. Two teams sort of on the verge of top four sort of form. I mean, Arsenal, not quite the place where West Ham are, but on their day, they look like a really, really good team. But yeah, the move I was thinking about was getting Antonio out for Watkins. Now, Watkins is playing Norwich. It's a bit of a differential pick as well. Obviously, we all know what Antonio's been like recently. How many games has he had blanked now? One. Oh yeah, he got the assist against Chelsea. But if we discard that, that's sort of like 5-6 games in a row that he's blanked in. But saying that, he's been looking dangerous at times. Obviously, your first three fixtures, you're never going to get that sort of form again, or at least this season. But he's got some good fixtures coming up, and he's been looking quite dangerous. He's had like at least 2 shots a game. These are the ones I've been watching. Maybe the ones I haven't been watching have been, just some crazy games. Obviously against Burnley 0-0. You'd expect West Ham to do better than that. But yeah, we've all held Antonio. If you've still got him in your team, you've all held him until this little green fixture patch here. Now, obviously, he has got Arsenal now, but after he's got Norwich. So if I were to get in Watkins, first of all, there's a little doubt about the game being cancelled because Aston Villa have a bit of COVID outbreak apparently, but only an hour and 15 away from the deadline, and also the match will be starting. That's the first match to go ahead at 7:45. So I don't think it'll be cancelled now. Fans will be turning up and everything like that. It'll just be a bit of a mess. But although Aston Villa do have a COVID outbreak, and that could change next week. They might have game cancelled next week, just like Tottenham, something like that. But yeah, at the moment, Antonio, I think I'm going to hold him. I was strongly considering bringing in Watkins earlier. I was almost certain I was going to make the move, but I changed my mind at the end. So yeah, the whole starting 11 I'm really, really happy with. On the bench, obviously, I got Hwang, and that is the only other player I'm not happy with. Now, the only reason I want to keep saying Maximan is he's looking dangerous. However crap Newcastle are, he's looking dangerous. Now, he has got some bad fixtures coming up, and that's fine. I just won't play him in those. I could sell him for somebody, but if you look at my squad at the moment, I've got a team of 12 players that are playing. Obviously, with a Christmas schedule, it will be pretty tough. And soon, I'll be wanting to get Dennis or King in for Huang. Now, the only thing about Dennis and King, obviously, I can't remember who they're playing this week, but the game week after they got Crystal Palace. Definitely not one of the sort of relegation teams that everyone sort of thinks they are, or at least some people that play FPL think they are. And then they got Wolves after that. Now, Wolves are looking very, very solid defensively. Attacking-wise, different story, but defensively, they're looking really, really good. So, the only other player I really want to get out of this team is Huang. But yeah, that's how my team is looking for the next game week. That is pretty much locked in. And if we go to the transfers, I do have quite a bit of money in the bank. I calculated it earlier. I believe I have 105.4 million, which is very, very good squad value. Obviously, that's including the bank money as well. But yeah, so that's how much money I've got. I mean, the other transfer that's just popped into my head, I could get rid of Saint Maximin and bring in Watkins there. But listen, the value really is not up front. So if you're spending your value, you'd probably want to play the back in midfield, and I think I've done that. So, and obviously the squad value I've got at the moment is really, really good. The only other option I could do is I could get a 6 million keeper or a keeper around that, but there's not really much point, you know. Ramsdale's been brilliant recently. He's got West Ham, then Leeds, definitely not the best team you want to be playing against with defenders. Then Norwich, and then Wolves. So Norwich and Wolves, you'd expect some 2 clean sheets there. But in the next 4, you'd expect, you know, 2, 3 clean sheets at least. And then obviously Man City and then Spurs. By then, Spurs should have had their COVID outbreak sorted with. But yeah, Ramsdale at the moment looking really, really good. So that's how my team is looking into the next game. Obviously, 68 points. I did say I'd quickly give you a sneaky peek into what I had last week. Long story short, pretty annoyed because Gallagher was on the bench. Highest scoring player that game week as well. But yeah, pause the video if you want to look into my team in more detail there. But yeah, that's how my team's looking for the next game week. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments, you know, your overall rank, how many points you got last week, any sort of transfer moves. I could help you with them as well if you want. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.